Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another video. I'm here with my dog Leo. Leo, say what's up, man. He doesn't want to talk right now. He just got off for work. He doesn't want to do anything. Just playing. I was coming up with a title to this video and a subject, and I think the best subject is returns. It's a really touchy subject to a lot of people, and I think this video might help you understand returns a little bit better, or maybe make you feel more comfortable with them. And this applies to any online selling, or any selling for that matter. I do believe in quality checking might drastically reduce a lot of returns if you are careful, if you know what you're doing. And then I have some tips of how to do that to you. Hopefully they might be of some good use to you. But basically, a lot of people don't think that returns are good. In fact, a lot of people don't take returns, especially on eBay. eBay is my preference. That's what I use the most. I do use different platforms, but I love eBay. I love the culture surrounding it, and I just love eBay the most. I like using it, and that was my first sale online, so I want to keep loyal to them. But basically, I think returns are good for business, because if you don't take returns, one, you're gonna turn away a lot of customers. Because everywhere online, everywhere you can go to Walmart, you can go to Amazon, you can go to any online store, is going to take returns, because that's just the cost of business. If you don't take returns, then someone who's looking for, maybe specifically someone who takes returns, and you don't offer returns, then you already miss business. So I know it's a touchy subject, because some people are just scared of, let's just say I sell something, and of course I'll be scared that they might not like it, or it might not work, or they might just not like it at all and just want to return it. I understand that, and I understand it's a hassle, especially if you offer free returns, which you have to pay for the postage for the item to come back to you. But I do believe it's a critical part to your business, because, like I said, for once, if you take returns, you're gonna qualify for, if you're a top-rated seller, you're gonna qualify for top-rated plus, which will give you more visibility. Second, some people filter people who do not take returns. So if you take returns, it's helping you already, because you have more visibility to more people. All right? And don't worry, there's not a lot of people trying to scam people into taking returns. That doesn't make sense. Because if somebody is already buying something from you, they want it. But you gotta do your job of quality check. That's the main first thing you have to do. What do I mean by quality check? I'll give you 3 examples, and you tell me if that makes sense. All right? So I have these 3 games, right? And I did this on purpose, because one game has the casing, obviously the game, but it has no manual, right? The other game, it's just loose, just like this. And I have this game, which is quote unquote complete, because it has the manual, it has the game, and it has the casing. Now, let's pretend these are the same exact games, right? If I sell it online, and I title the game, it's a game, it's complete, and buy it, and let's just pretend this title, it's somebody's looking for it, and they happen to buy it from you. Now, when it gets to their location, and the customer opens the game, and let's just say you didn't specify that it didn't come with a manual, and the customer was looking for a manual. For some reason, some people like the manual. I personally don't, but some people just like to have a complete game. So right there and then, if you didn't specify it on your title and description, the person is gonna be pretty pissed off, or disappointed, or it's just not what they were looking for. So that right there qualifies for return, because you didn't do your job of specifying that your product wasn't complete. So my number one advice is always triple check what you have. First, make sure that the item that you're selling works if it's used. Second, make sure you describe it correctly. So let's say this game is not complete, but let's just say it has some staining. Put that under your description. There's some staining on the game, on the box, but the game works 100%, but there's no manual. Now, when somebody reads that online before buying it, they know what they're getting from the first second. So you eliminate a chance of that person returning the item, right? So now let's go to a little bit more severe case here. Let's just say I post this game and I title it complete, please buy this game, and somebody bought this game, right? And when they go to the mail and check for the item, and then they just open the envelope and it comes just like this. The person didn't know because you didn't specify that he had no box and he had no manual. So that right there is going to qualify for a return, and you're gonna have to return it, like it or not. Even if you don't take returns, if the person complains directly to eBay, they're going to take their return. So like it or not, you're gonna have to take it. But you're reducing that risk if you specify exactly what you're offering. All right, so that's the second option here. Now the third example, it's you post the game, you list the game for sale, and you post it as complete, and you post that it has a manual, it has the game, and it has the box. Sorry about that. And the box is in perfect condition, as you can see. There's no tears, there's barely any scratches. So this is good quality check. Once the customer receives the game, they're going to be pretty impressed because they already know that the game is used. So obviously they're going to expect some wear and tear. But if you specify completely, then you're gonna reduce a lot of problems to you. So this is one of the big things of why you need to take returns, because it's going to help you in the long run. Because one, if you specify everything, the customer is going to receive it, they're going to be pretty satisfied. They're going to give you a good feedback. Two, if you specify exactly what you're selling, then the chances are really slim that they're going to return the item. Third, a lot of the times, people are just gonna regret buying the item. They have their own reasons. Maybe they had a last minute emergency. They need that money that they spent on the game, and they need to return the game. Or maybe they just happen to not like it. That's why there's a 30-day return, a 60-day return, or no returns. So by you offering returns, the customer has that option. And if you take care of the customer, one, they're gonna come back. Two, eBay likes that because the reputation is really important for eBay. And three, you're gonna have more visibility in the search engine. All right. And let's just say returns, it's bad because obviously you get the money and then you're gonna have to return it back. Well, what I do, and this is just what I do, you don't have to follow this, but because I know this is not my main source of income, but what I do when somebody buys my stuff, I usually don't spend the money until 30 days have passed, because I know if there's returns, I have the money back. I have the money to send them back a full refund if they want to. So I don't spend it until I see that the 30 days have passed. Then I know it's mine for sure. So that's a little strategy that I can give you. Two, when you make profit after all the costs, after the shipping costs, the eBay fees, and everything else, and you net profit, then you can always save 10% for returns. So for the future, if you have some returns, you're gonna have money set up on the side for specific return purposes. So that's another way of doing it. And then third, it's just the cost of doing business. Don't take it personal. Don't think they're trying to scam you. Don't think they're trying to take your money or ruin your business on purpose. It just happens. I go to Walmart all the time, and there's a dedicated line, a dedicated room for returns only, and there's a full line of people. And like I said, those are new things, new stuff that Walmart is selling to their clients, and there's still returns like crazy. So don't take it personal, and I hope this video was informational, and I hope you enjoy my content. I know I'm not too clear, I'm not too comfortable with the camera yet, but I do plan to get better. Thank you so much for watching again. Until the next time, bye-bye.